Morning, fellas. Verse 20. I'll read you a verse and we'll go for it. Corinthians 2, 5 to 17. If anyone is in Christ, the new creation has come. The old has gone. The new is here. So often when I read that verse, I think of my mate. His name's John. He owns a car place called the Black Horse. On any given day, he has $20 million worth of cars in his shop. I'll send you a link and a couple of photos. One of the things he always tells me is some of the cars he works with are these very old cars, Ferraris, Porsches, the ones that were made back in the day. And sometimes they get these cars and it's just the frame, just the outside of the car, and everything else is buckled, from the wheels to the axles to the chairs to everything. And he goes through a restoration process, and he brings guys in who are specialists in their field. And the time the car ends, you would never have known that they've actually redone it from being nothing. And there's obviously pictures along the way. Whenever I think about the old and the new, I think about that story. And I know that there's parts of us that are just broken and lost and confused and have taken away from the value and worth of who we are. And what he always says to me is, if he's fixing a Porsche or Ferrari, he doesn't take Ferrari pieces and put it into the Porsche. He finds the Porsche's pieces, puts them in, and then he keeps on moving it. And often he has to take certain pieces out because they've died or they're broken or they aren't working. So in our lives, there's things that we need to remove that are not helping us, take them out, and then replace them with things that are us. A lot of times I see people living lives of others, trying to please others, their fathers, their friends, their wife. And you have been designed uniquely by God. And He's designed you for a purpose and a plan. And you have a value and a worth. And when you know what that is, those feelings that come in that are unworthiness or that you're incomplete can sometimes corrode your system. And it's this verse that's very important. If you know who you are and you know Christ, the old has gone and the new is here. So find yourself, find the pieces that make you who you are, and change the world. All right, fellas, cheers.